in full hypochondria.
Oh my God, every single thing at the moment is he says, oh, that's giving me asthma, that's giving me asthma. You've never mentioned your asthma hardly before in the whole of our marriage. Do you think it might be psychosomatic, Mark? I think so. I think so. Sorry we're a bit late. I'm going to tell you the absolute truth. I thought it was 9:30. We were watching Love is Blind on
my
Netflix.
God, is anyone else watching this on Netflix?
We are obsessed. How many episodes are there?
About 10.
Is that all?
We've done 5.
And
it's so good.
Who else is watching it?
It's so good that Netflix claimed that it was responsible for their quarterly earnings taking a bit of a spike upwards.
Is anyone else watching it? Love is Blind on Netflix. Oh my God.
Elsa Pop, oh my God, I started to panic. Where the hell are they?
We never leave you. We'll never leave you.
Yeah.
As long as we're both well.
How are you both? I've got sort of constant health hypochondria at the moment.
Oh, he's driving me mad with it.
I've got niggly coughs.
I don't think you understand what it's like when a person can't breathe oxygen. That's what you say quite a lot, babe.
I've stopped saying that.
But you said it all day.
No, I stopped saying it because I thought I sounded like an absolute twat.
You did. It was
Yeah,
driving
well, at
us
least I have the
absolutely
self-analysis
mad.
and willingness to say I am a twat.
Maddie said, why is Dad being so weird? I said, because he thinks he's getting half the oxygen to anyone else.
Yeah.
He's going like this.
Oh, look, Sophie's emotionally unstable. Yeah, now look, so can I just say, Chris Whitty was in a bit of a mood, wasn't he, today?
My God, he was a miserable kid
Jesus.
today. Come on, Chrissy.
Come on, Chrissy boy.
Come on.
Come on, Whitty.
Come on, use a
The
little
one
smile.
one thing he didn't demonstrate today was any wit.
Oh my
whatsoever.
God.
He looked like a rabbit
What
caught in
is
the
the
headlights.
matter with you, Chris Whitty? I mean, I know you've got I've got a feeling Chris Whitty said too much during tonight's briefing.
I think Chris Whitty...
Sean Whitty, yeah, should have gone a wee bit... You should have stepped a wee bit back.
I think he maybe had a bit too much to drink last night.
God, Whitty was pissed off
I
today.
said Whitty was very half empty.
Whitty! I mean, for goodness sake,
Chrissy
pull yourself
boy.
together, man.
Now, there's something about his really perpendicular frame and his little sort of alert eyes at the top of his head, I feel quite fond of.
Hang on, I just want to look for something.
I feel a strange warmth towards Whitty. But tonight, he really fucked things up by being as miserable as sin. I'm a Whitty fan. But Chris Whitty tonight...
Chris Whitty today was a shocker.
Whitty was shitty. And what he needs to do, I think he needs
Put
a day...
himself together.
No, he needs a day off.
Everything he said, hard to prevent care.
I mean, everything he said.
If you think this is going to be, this is for life. I mean, what is wrong with him? Dominic Raab was...
Dominic who?
Dominic Raab was giving... Well,
1A isn't enough for Raab, is it? It's got to be 2.
Raab.
Dominic Raab.
Dominic Raab.
Just call him Dominic Rab. But it's Dominic Raab.
So he was like, he must have...
Spit it out. What? Are we keeping
Oh
you
my
up?
goodness, there's a surprise. Dominic Raab vows to hit 100,000 test target.
Even though we're now doing less than we were doing at the beginning.
How many times?
I mean, the whole thing's...
No! What the hell?
I didn't mean to do that.
Whoa!
I'm so...
Oh! You idiot!
I thought the lid was on.
I've got my contact lenses in.
It's another priceless moment in life. It's like when I spat the...
over the computer.
It's like when I spat the champagne cork at your forehead. I didn't mean to. Oh my God.
Christ.
Connor. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I thought the lid was on it. Don't make it worse.
But it's gone on the computer
No,
everywhere. It's all over my phone. Can you stop throwing things?
I thought the lid was on. Look at the
Who
emoji.
would do that?
I don't know.
Why did you do it?
I thought it'd be funny if there was air in it. I didn't realise there was water in it, and I didn't realise...
Maybe you should have checked, you idiot.
Anyway, so why was Whitty in such a bad mood? Why was all the news that Whitty had to share not good?
Hang on a minute, though. Can we just ponder on the fact
what was
that
the
Dominic
Raab?
Raab has said again that he's very excited about the 100,000 tests. That they've said this to us a million times.
Yeah, but they only did 1,200 yesterday. 100,000. Why do they keep saying the same old shit?
Coronavirus testing will increase more than 5-fold over the next week, the government has promised. Ministers insist they will meet their target of 100,000. Why? Why are we supposed to believe that when they've said that a million bloody times? But I'm going to try and believe them.
Sander Gibb, I find myself agreeing with Keir Starmer. Well, yeah, you're right, I've got the computer wet. Computer wet, no vlogging. Sure.
I can't believe it. You are so proud. If somebody walks past your computer, wow, my computer, you just hurled water at
Why are you
it.
characterising me in all the ways that these couples are in Love is Blind?
I love Love is
Like
Blind.
you've had enough of me.
I love Love is Blind.
Can I tell you something? Everyone needs to watch Love is Blind because we have to do a live chat with everyone about the fucking characters in it. I tell you what.
Yeah, but who watches it? I don't know how many people are watching it.
Well, enough to keep Netflix
It's in my
afloat.
eyeball, that water. I'm
Sorry,
soaked.
I forgot. Someone said there's another one called You Can Tuck Too Hot to Handle.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
Oh look, Kerry Bedford. Hi, I'm loving your channel. I didn't know you had this channel. Have you been on here long? Only 2 years.
2 years. 2 years of wonder.
2 years.
But guess what? We post everything up there, so you can just spend the rest of lockdown
we don't
watching
delete it.
everything.
It's all there.
We've got enough for the entire lockdown.
Got enough to keep you occupied for the
next 5 years is
We've got
Whitty.
enough to keep you occupied for as long as Chris Whitty thinks we're all going to be locked in.
Whitty is just some person that loves to keep people locked up.
What if he's a bit of S&M guy?
I don't know.
He looks like this, Nads. He does look alert.
He's really pissed everyone off.
Well, I think he's a bit pissed off. I mean, everything he said was, don't get excited, don't think it's going to change.
Don't be
feel-
stupid.
Don't be
Don't
stupid.
ever think you're going to leave your
You don't go out in that. He even turned to
you
Dominic
gotta
Raab
laugh.
at one point and said, you're shit
You've
too.
got to laugh when you cry, but then Dominic Raab did a whole load of good news. There is light.
what good
There is a
news?
tunnel and there's light in it.
He's taking drugs.
Even Whitty went, oh, I got too excited about the vaccine. Hang on a minute. You were up on the podium, you lot, yesterday, showing off
So
about
Chris
the vaccine.
Whitty thinks they're all bullshitting about the vaccine,
I
doesn't he?
don't know. You manage your expectations.
Yeah,
Well,
no, he's
stop
saying don't believe in the vaccine.
effing well telling us about it.
About 790 Oliver Masterson. I think that's right today, isn't it?
How many?
Dead today.
many?
790.
It's going up.
Sonia Dine. Whitty was moody. Maybe he's
Whitty
had
was
enough.
very
He was
moody.
very.
Whitty has royally.
He's got right
Who
fucked
wants
off with
to
his
bet
job.
that they'll tuck Whitty away tomorrow? Morale is on the floor.
Whitty's like, this is a load of bloody bollocks doing these
Whitty,
bloody
you
briefings.
fucked it up.
Boris is calling from Checkers, going,
Let's-
get him off.
Let's put Whitty back in the lab. Let's get him a Bunsen burner.
And a test tube. He looks like a test tube. But then Whitty was a titty. Donna Foster. Where is Boris?
I mean, there's not even a mention of him.
Hang on, we wanted minute by minute updates when he was
Nothing.
in ICU, but now it's like he's at Checkers. Like Checkers is the kind of euphemism for being alive forever. What has happened to
Happening
Boris?
with Checkers.
What is? The girls are like, oh no, he's gone to a weird place called Chickies or something. It did sound odd to them. They're like,
Do you know what I read today? That they're going to ask 50-year-olds to stay in.
it's 60.
And 50.
When did 50
I
come
saw
up?
it. This is what I mean. All these ridiculous stories. I saw a story where they're going to say 50-year-olds. Oh, people over 50
Okay.
should stay in to help the NHS.
I'm going to ask one question and I want you all to do a yes or no answer, okay? You ready?
Right, here we go.
Should we be in lockdown till the end of the year? Not could we, not will we, but should we? Do you think we should be
To
in
make
lockdown till
sure.
the end of the year to make sure that we're safe? Yes or no? But Boris has PTSD.
I bet he has.
Yeah, bet he has.
That's a really important thing, actually, for
So
people.
what have we got here?
No.
No way.
No way, no,
way.
no,
Couple of yeses.
no, yes,
Oh, no, a
yes,
few
yes.
yeses there. Oh, a few.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question.
Hang on, they're still coming in.
If we get to the point where we have no coronavirus in this country,
Whitty's out of a job.
should we stop all crossings of borders?
Say that again.
If we get to the point where we have no coronavirus, should we not allow anybody in unless they're quarantined for a month?
So if we make the UK pure, like, untrodden snow, should we tell everyone else to fuck off?
No. I don't think that, but
No, I
should we
mean
just
from
not
coming
allow
in.
people in?
That's what I mean.
From countries where it's still. I mean, like, I think Scotland is so low. I don't think they should be letting people in from England.
Okay. Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, I'm going to ask a third follow-up question.
Hang on, no, but we haven't heard
Hang
the
on,
answer to
you
that.
didn't let my question
We've
land.
got millions of your answers to your question.
Closed wet markets.
We don't know
head of
what
curtain.
question they're answering now.
Well, because you asked one too quickly after mine.
Yes, all countries should. So let's keep going. Yes, all countries.
Close
all countries
borders.
should close borders.
Look at Australia.
What about
Hope you're
trade,
okay,
though?
Mark, because you don't look well.
Well, I suppose trade would still have to happen. You still have to have ships and
Just said I
planes.
don't look well. I think I've got the corona.
You do look well.
I've
You look
got
the best you looked in ages.
Fucking hell, do I look like shit?
Mark, stop swearing to that degree.
Bum!
Mark!
Boo!
It's too much.
It's late. If any kids are up now, they should be in bed.
It's nothing to do with kids, it's to do with normal people who don't want to hear it.
Normal people are just normal people.
Yes,
Okay.
everyone's saying close the borders.
Okay, next question. So you said, should we, was a no. Do you
Oh,
think,
that's
we
nice,
might
Chloe.
be in lockdown till the end of the year? Yes or no? Thanks, Joe, right? I look fine, apparently. I feel better now. Should we? Not could we?
Thank you, Chloe.
No, I've asked should we. You've said no, majority. Could we be in lockdown till the end of the year? Could we be in lockdown?
Yeah, is that your greatest fear that we could be?
Could we be in lockdown to the end of the year? Whilst
Yes,
you're
lockdown to the end of the year. No. Yes, we could.
That's us at our wedding day. Don't know why that's out. Why is that out again? Why is our wedding photo out?
Don't know.
All right.
I won't take a photo of it for an interview and tomorrow.
All right. Economy won't hold out that long. I'm already tired of this shizzle, says Xander. I know what you mean, Xander. I'm a bit tired of this shizzle. I reckon Chris Whitty's great at drinking games. Do you? I reckon he's really good at
Sorry,
throwing...
Holly, I don't understand. I think people are overplaying Scotland. I live in Glasgow and Scotland has 1/10 of the UK population.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've had 1/10 of today's deaths.
I've not heard it's any better in Glasgow, in Scotland. I don't know where all this nonsense is
Oh.
coming from. I've heard it's
So
totally,
it's
it's
equal.
totally, yeah, it's totally
Wow, I didn't
ratioed
realise
to
that.
what's going on here. Who is Whitty? He's a very long man, but he was in a very bad mood today, and he was at the press briefing in the UK. Stop Boris shaking hands. Anne-Marie Franklin, you look great. Thank you.
No, I didn't make the green chocolate cake MP, but I'm going
Beg
to.
your pardon?
I made lovely veggie egg fried rice in the cookery lesson today at 4. That was on at 4. If you missed it, but you can catch it on our Cooking for All playlist.
Well, Chris Whitty also, hang on, Emma Gillard, apparently we're at the peak. Yes, but as Chris Whitty was really keen to explain
Because
today...
Chris Whitty was on a major
He was on a major downer.
downer.
Chris
He
Whitty
was-
wanted to
he
reiterate
was
that we are
pissed
at the peak, but that peak could last 3 weeks.
He had his pants the wrong way round today.
Tight, yeah, tight balls.
Faith Goodman, PMQ today with Keir Starmer against Raab. Really good questions to him, showing they have messed up 100%.
Oh, so
I
Keir
wish I'd
Starmer's
seen that.
starting, is he? He's starting gently, but once he gets going, you know he's a Sir. I don't know why he's a Sir.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Sir Keir Starmer. He's kind of got a bit of a whiny voice, though, hasn't he?
I'm a bit worried about his voice. It's a bit like David Beckham's before he had tutoring.
Yeah, but I do think, like, do you remember when Margaret Thatcher got voice training and she came
Yeah.
out sounding like a male robot?
Keir's going to have it.
Keir's gonna.
He's going to need it.
He needs something because he sounds.
Welcome to the family guest, Ocean.
I think that the Labour
I love that
Party-
name,
Can you
Ocean.
get off that?
I don't know how to.
You do keep pressing things and then you don't know what to do,
I
do
don't
you?
know what to do.
Judy Phillips, I really
Hello,
think.
Ali
Hello,
Potts.
Judy
Hello,
Phillips.
Sophie
Oh, hang
Ensor.
on, I really think they don't want to get people thinking things are better because they're afraid.
Yeah, I get that.
I agree, Judy. Judy, I agree.
But it was just, I read, because we'd missed the what's
Spit it
called?
out.
Podium thing.
Yeah,
And so
briefing.
I just scanned the Chris Whitty. It was like, I was in a mess. I was like, oh my God. And then afterwards I thought, all I can do about this is laugh.
Can I just say, I love our subs so much. They can always solve. You guys can always solve a
Well, I
problem.
love the way you
I
ask
want
that.
a T-shirt with Chris Whitty on it.
We just have to get it printed.
No, but I'm sure there must be one out there that's kind of like officially the Chris Whitty merchandise.
Well, I think so, because lots of people, he's a secret crush now.
He's my crush. There's a sweetness to his eyes. There's a sweet innocent.
Oh God, I mean, he's a genius and everything.
No, but
He's lovely,
look-
but he's just in a foul
hang on,
mood.
no, hang on. Let me get a picture of him. Just going to pull up a picture for Nadia. You're not thinking about the sweet innocence part at the centre
I
of those
am.
eyes. Look.
No, he's very
Look at
sweet,
him.
but he's pissed off.
No,
He's
but
had
look at
enough.
the top of his look. There's a real look. Oh, look at
I
him
know,
there.
he looks exhausted.
He's tired.
And I'm really struck by the fact that his dad was killed
What happened
when
to
he
his
was a
dad?
teenager. His dad was a diplomat.
Was
in
he?
Turkey, I think, yeah. And he got shot.
I like Chris, and I want to
I
know
like
why he's on a
Chris.
downer. Does he know something we don't, or does he know something we do?
He told us he's just pissed off with all of us. He told us we're all ridiculous, to have no hope whatsoever.
He's had
We're all-
enough.
And that we're all morons. Yeah.
I think Whitty rocks. I like Whitty.
We love Whitty. We
love
love
Whitty.
Whitty. We love Whitty. And we
want
like
that.
to wit.
Who's your least favourite Tory representative that they trot out to
Rob.
talk? No, I really hate Matt Hancock. I think he's
I don't like him.
smug git. He's a smug
He goes like this when he's
git.
being asked things. He goes,
Yeah. But I tell you what, my appreciation of him went up a little bit when I saw in his house or wherever it was. Well, I liked what he had on the wall. He had a Damien Hirst on the wall, but that means he's seriously bloody minted.
who is it?
Dominic
Oh,
Raab.
yeah. I don't think that was very good to sit in front of that.
No,
painting.
I mean, he's got a Damien Hirst skull with a spray sheath thing. I think Rishi is quite cute. Rishi. Oh, Rishi. I quite like Rishi. Do you like
I
Rishi?
like Rishi.
Come on, share with us. Who's your?
I was just looking for-
Who's
I
your
was just
big
looking-
crush on the briefing box? Not a fan of Priti Patel. Really not a fan.
I haven't really
Tracy
got-
Lindsay. All my crushes are men. You're absolutely right. Josh Brolin's chin. Arnie's bicep. Who did I have a real thing
He
for?
was leching all day the other day of Goldie Hawn. It was a bit
Oh
sad.
yeah, God,
He was
was
wandering around. He was wandering around clutching a photo of Goldie Hawn.
If you haven't followed the Popcorn Junkies Instagram account, go to the Popcorn Junkies. The film suggestions, if I say so myself, I could run a repertory cinema with my suggestions. They're bloody good. So head over there, follow, check them out. She loves them. I love them. It's great. But anyway, on there, Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn was beautiful.
God, I've set him off again.
She was beautiful.
Oh, she was so beautiful.
I mean, exquisite.
She was a loose woman once for a day. I was
Why
sat
didn't you
with her
tell
having
me?
a tea, and she had tea and a
Careful,
bacon
I've got a
sandwich.
bottle.
Well, it's your computer that you've already maybe nearly broken. I love that just randomly somebody said MP Michael Gove makes me.
Well, Michael Gove is like Mr. Bean. When you get off this, guys, go onto Google and Google Michael Gove jogging. And then look at the image, and I swear it's Mr. Bean.
Victoria Bradwell, what have we come to when we start crushing over the Tory government?
Bugger all.
It's been a long 4 weeks.
Do you know who I felt quite fondly of the other day? Have you seen Nigel Farage keeps broadcasting, not from his office, not from his desk, but from the hallway by the edge of his stairs?
Who?
Nigel Farage. Oh. He doesn't know what to do with himself.
No, he's going mad.
He's
Without
going
the pub.
mad. He's smoking more and more. He's got
Without
no
the
pubs
pub.
to go to do a good old cheeky pint with all the guys.
Claire Haslam, Whitty, probably under pressure to go against the science. If we follow the science, we'll never be allowed out again. Nothing
He's
will be
following the
different
science.
in 4 months. No vaccine, no mass testing. Exactly.
What you mean he's under pressure because he wants to go against
No,
the
no,
science?
he's under pressure to go against the science, but he can't. He's a flaming scientist.
Shit, that's a bloody
And
catch-22.
what Claire Haslam says is right. There is no vaccine, there is no testing. And this virus has a mind of its own.
Whitty's trapped. That's what his eyes look like. He's trapped.
He's trapped. Gove is our Mr. Bean, says Sonia Dine.
We don't get, most of our Instagram DMs just evaporate unless we follow you. Best way to get through to us is by Insta stories. Gove is like
Professor
a
from
snake.
Trinity College Dublin spoke on Irish television. He
Wow,
spoke
hello.
so much sense. I firmly believe that it is the scientists that will get us out of this, not politicians. Yeah. Trouble is, so what would you say to this?
Save
Hang on.
Save Whitty
Hang on.
t-shirts,
That-
Tony Harvey.
Save Whitty
Save Whitty. Yeah, let's go. Let's save Whitty.
Save Whitty's mental
I-
health crisis.
God,
Listen,
got a
guys.
huge crush on it.
Listen to this. The
Touching my nipples now.
scientists don't agree.
Flipping, I'll say that more clearly.
Well, it's true that
Do it with
it's
the hand.
science that will get us out of this, but the bloody problem is the scientists don't agree.
Yeah, because our people only
they
just
don't
realise...
under pressure to end the lockdown earlier. Elizabeth Gordon, and Jesus, he can't do that. He knows he knows we'll get another massive peak. Professor Tom.
I think he thinks we're all mad. Yeah. I think he looks at us all and goes, well, I know what we need to do, but why are you all going mental?
Yeah. Kind of miss Boris. These dudes have bland personalities. So do I.
But I know, but...
Emma Watts, Whitty begging this to be over so he can get off the telly and Nadia can go back on it.
Save Whitty.
Jerry Clark, don't you think it would have been a good idea if ex-PMs
Jerry
such
Clark.
as Blair, Cameron, Brown, etc. came together as one? It would.
Was it my imagination or did I dream it?
Sharona, I got it from Amazon.
Did I dream about Tony Blair actually answering questions as if he was the Prime Minister? Did I imagine that?
You imagined
was
it.
that? No, I'm pretty certain he was there somewhere.
What mask are you asking about, guys? Nora Mulholland? Are you asking about the one that we made?
Debbie Getty, can you check? I'm a member, it took my money and I have a green sign. You'll have to check with YouTube. If you're on an iPad, you need to check your membership's gone through on your iPad, on a laptop, and you'll only be able to get access to membership. But it's not showing you as a member, so I don't think it's going to take your money.
Yeah, you're not showing on here. I don't think it has, Debbie.
No, so it's probably more likely that it hasn't.
Yeah, so try with YouTube.
But do try with
that's
YouTube.
usually where it's gone wrong.
I would say try with Michelle,
do
but
sort
she
it out.
probably can't solve that. We're lab rats to Whitty. He has them.
Three angels.
That's why he's got those mesmerising eyes.
Three angels. That's very funny.
He's looking at us all like we could test you. We could test you. I feel fonder.
But what do we say about the fact that different scientists?
Well, of course, the science is different.
No, but people are saying the scientists will get us out of this, not the politicians. But what about the fact that the scientists disagree?
Because there's so much science that's contradictory.
That's what I mean.
Maybe you
so
thought
I don't
that
think
science
the
was
scientists.
a fixed thing.
No, I didn't. I'm saying all this. If people are hoping for scientists to get through this, what about the fact that the scientists disagree?
What about that?
Well, I look at Germany and I look that they have a flat line. They didn't have a peak. I want Germany scientists.
Yeah, but you know.
Or is it because we have more obesity, more smoking? I mean, what is it?
Well, they are connecting it a lot to weight.
This is what we have to take into consideration is that, you know, our figures will be also tied to the fact that we're not as healthy as some other countries.
Yeah.
I mean, America and UK, we have the highest, don't we, America and UK?
Beverly Pickard in Louisiana, thank you. But do you know who Chris Whitty is? That's the question. We get Trump and all your specialists. Like I've got a man crush on Fauci.
I think
Trump's
we should do a
medical
song
guy.
about Whitty.
I'm going to write a song.
Write a song about
I'm
Whitty.
write,
and
I'm
we're
going to write.
sing
No,
it.
I'm going to write
A
a
ditty about
Whitty. High five.
We love Whitty,
Ditty and
we love Whitty, we love Whitty, and we like his
Whitty.
wit.
We love Whitty, we love Whitty, and I bet he likes to suck on a titty.
More! Don't. It's not funny. Barbs, vaccines take 12 to 18 months apparently, so how the hell are we going to... Well, this is because they're saying that they've rushed it through, but okay. Say yes or no to this question. Would you have this vaccine if it was ready in September, knowing all of the things? Ready in a year, would you take it?
Say that again.
Would you take this vaccine if it was ready, if they had it ready in a year? Unprecedented amount of time. Vaccines take
In a year?
years. Yeah. Would you trust it? No.
I don't know if I would.
No.
I don't know if I would.
I wouldn't.
What the
No
hell?
chance.
Wait a minute.
Look, no.
If we're all saying no, what the hell are we excited about a vaccine for?
We want some other fucker to have it.
Hang on. Why do they keep telling us there's a vaccine coming? That's why Chris Whitty's looking so stressed.
Because he knows no
He's
one's gonna
seeing
have
these
it.
answers and he knows. No one will do
Holly,
it.
how many people have to have the vaccine for it to work?
Apparently it was Whitty's birthday yesterday.
Oh, maybe
that's
he
why
had a
he's
hangover.
maybe he didn't get to see his kids.
Oh,
Don't.
I love Whitty.
Maybe he doesn't have kids.
I love Whitty. So how many people have to have a vaccine for a vaccine to work? It's something like 85% or something, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no, it's 70, isn't it? I think it's 70. Is it 70? Glitter knickers. That's a good name. Whitty. Test it on lab. No, I couldn't.
I'm really surprised how many people are saying no to the vaccine.
Oh, don't. Xander Gibbs saying about everyone forgot his
say
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Chris Whitty. Happy birthday to
to
you.
you.
We love you even when you're a misery god.
And everything's half empty.
Let's get that glass half
full. Oh, Chris.
Because it wasn't the grass that tickled your
my
ass,
arse,
it was my finger. Yes, he is 12 years old.
So hang on a minute. So we're sitting here often talking
Xander,
about
he is 12.
how a vaccine will be a great thing. And the
no one
vast
wants
majority of our followers don't want it. What do we do? What are we after?
Je ne sais
We
pas.
need the Gilead cure. Holly, is it about treatment? Will Gilead, the company which bizarrely is the same name as in The Handmaid's Tale, that's a bit weird, will they be able to solve treatment? If you can't get a vaccine and you can't stop it happening, can we treat it? Is that the way forward, Holly?
Look, Philippa Wallace Dunlop, the long-term issues with vaccines show up in long-term trials.
Oh, shitting hell, Philippa.
No sidestepping the reality.
Shitting hell, Philippa
Thank
Wallace
you.
Dunlop. You and Whitty are in the same team. You're right. Of course you are.
But is there any chance there could be a vaccine that's used for something else that could work for it? Malaria and all of that.
That's all winging a prayer and pissing in the wind. I hate Jeremy Corbyn with a passion. Lily Clayton. I think it's always fine to say it every now and then. So do I, and I'm a Labour supporter. Can't stand him. Go on. Go for it, babe. You're about to say it. Which one? What happened to up there for thinking, down there for dancing? Get up and do it. She hasn't done it for... I'm always on at her about this.
Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Dancing.
There you go, just for you.
Right, we better go.
All right.
There's a Love is Blind episode
We need to
going
watch
cold
Love is
over
Blind.
there.
It's going nuts. Can you please all watch Love is Blind?
So good.
I'm going to
And
do...
it just gets better with every episode.
I'm going to do a poll on the members community page saying if you're watching it or not. And I'm seeing from the poll at the moment that it looks like 8:15 tomorrow night as a live, members live.
At
I'm
the
about
moment.
to explode.
But if you are in the members area, don't forget to go and vote.
Yeah.
Because we suddenly thought we're doing the members area live at 8:15, just because we always used to. But now with everyone being at home in the daytime, maybe you'd prefer it in the daytime.
And I think let's end on Shelley Moss's little ditty. Chris Whitty was so sad today and made us all feel down. Oh,
hang on.
You
Yeah,
just
sorry,
moved it.
sorry.
I was just reading it.
Sorry,
You get very cross when I do that.
you do it all the time.
Chris Whitty was so sad today, Shelley Moss, and made us all feel down. But maybe he had no birthday cakes, and that is why he frowned.
Oh, Shelley Moss, I
That's
love
lovely.
it.
We love
keep
that.
sending in the ditties.
Keep sending in the ditties.
Holly, we have 64% obese or overweight population. South Korea is less than 4%.
Oh.
It is definitely not all to do with genetics. Environmental factors are undoubtedly playing a part. South Korea has less than 4% of people overweight.
But they were still hit hard by the disease. So there you go. It's like every country seems to have its vulnerability, doesn't it? And we're going,
weird.
I feel like we're going a bit witty. We're getting a bit serious.
Yeah. So we're going to write a song about Whitty tomorrow.
We're going to do witty ditties. We want some witty ditties.
Anyone's got any witty
Got
ditties?
any good witty ditties? Send them to our Insta stories and we'll chuckle.
Yeah, and
All
we'll
right.
repost them. Love
Sleep
you.
well, live long and
Bye.
prosper. Nanu, nanu.